Hey, what's going on? Today I'm about to update the Sling TV review on my website. But first, I wanted to share with you how I'm planning to start it. Here it goes. Sling TV does not have the best channel lineup, cloud DVR, or user experience compared to other live TV streaming services. But it does have one main competitive advantage: a low starting price. At this point, I've tested Sling TV more than any other live TV streaming service, and after all, it was the original, launching in 2015. The company, as you may know, is owned by Dish. So why then, if you watch my channel, do you hear me talking about YouTube TV and how it's the #1 pick for people who want a true cable TV replacement? And that's because Sling TV is a lot more complicated. But since you can save a lot of money with them, I thought it was time to uncomplicate Sling TV and address the 3 main reasons why people just don't like Sling. Let's get into it. Number 1, channel lineups. The first complaint about Sling TV has to do with its plans, and that's because Sling TV has 2 skinny bundles instead of services like YouTube TV, which has 1 bigger bundle. The base plans are called Sling Orange and Sling Blue. Both plans start at $35 a month each, but you can combine the plans and get Sling Orange plus Blue for a discounted price of $50 a month. So stick with me as we explore the differences between Sling Orange and Sling Blue. Sling Orange has only about 30 channels. It is the cheapest way to get ESPN without cable and features a few other Disney-owned networks like Disney Channel and Freeform. This plan also includes Warner Media Networks, CNN, TBS, and TNT. But to me, this plan is really about ESPN, because CNN, TBS, and TNT are also included in the Sling Blue plan. So why don't we talk more about that one? Sling Blue has more than 40 channels. This plan does not include ESPN, but it does have NFL Network. As I mentioned, you get TBS and TNT, which carry some sports too. For news, CNN, Fox News, and MSNBC, they're all included. This plan has NBC Universal networks like Bravo and USA. Those are not in Sling Orange. You'll also find Discovery-owned networks like Discovery Channel, Food Network, HGTV, ID, and TLC. Now, Sling Orange does not carry any local channels, but Sling Blue has Fox and NBC in cities where there are owned and operated stations, mostly larger markets. So that means you really need to pair Sling TV with an antenna to get all of your locals. 2 questions I get often. First, why does Sling TV have 2 base plans? And second, why doesn't Sling TV have all my locals? And the answer to both questions is the same: it's the price. Disney-owned ESPN is very expensive for live TV streaming services to carry, but by having 2 base plans, Sling TV is able to offer customers more options. Option 1, get a plan with ESPN and a couple dozen other channels with Sling Orange. Option 2, don't pay for ESPN and get a better variety of news, sports, and entertainment networks with Sling Blue. And option 3, pay more to get both Sling Orange and Blue. Let's say you want it all, the combined plan Sling Orange plus Sling Blue. At the time of this recording, that'll cost you $50 a month. Still, $15 cheaper than YouTube TV's starting price. But if Sling TV added locals that many people can get free with an antenna, everything would have to change here. Just look here at the broadcast TV fee on a cable TV bill. That's how much locals cost through a pay TV provider. So if Sling TV added locals all across the country, it would probably have to raise the starting price by about $15 a month. So when people tell me they'd sign up for Sling TV if it had more channels or all their locals, I send them over to YouTube TV because that's what YouTube TV offers. You just gotta pay for it. Here's the bottom line. Sling TV's channel lineups are more complicated because they give you more options to save money by paying for less of the channels that you don't want, or in the case of locals, channels that you can get free using an antenna. Here's a resource that I've shared on my channel before. It's Sling TV's Service Optimizer tool. Enter all of your must-have channels, and it's going to recommend the best plan as well as maybe some add-on channel packages. I'll drop a link to this tool in the description below if you want to check it out. Number 2, multiple streams. Sling TV's rules for multiple streams adds to the confusion, something else that I hear about from time to time, but I think I can clear this up as well. With the Sling Orange plan, you get a single stream. That means you can play Sling TV on one supported device at a time, whether that's your living room TV, phone, or a computer. Remember, ESPN is the main draw of the Sling Orange plan. So you could have ESPN playing on your living room TV, but you can't have Disney Channel on the basement TV. Both channels are in Sling Orange and only one stream is allowed at a time. Sling Blue works differently and allows for 3 streams at a time. So if you have that service, you could be watching on your TV, phone, or computer at the same time, and any combination of supported devices will work. For example, you could be streaming NFL Network on the living room TV, Bravo on the bedroom TV, and Cartoon Network on the basement TV. That's because all 3 networks are in Sling Blue, and it's a 3-stream service. Now, if you combine Sling Orange and Blue, you can get up to 4 simultaneous streams. 1 stream is allowed for Sling Orange channels, and up to 3 streams for Sling Blue channels. So you could never have ESPN on 2 devices because it's only in Sling Orange. 1 stream. Hope that explanation made sense. If it didn't, leave a comment below and I'll try to answer your questions. Let's move on. And moving on to number 3, DVR. The third main thing that people don't like about Sling TV is its DVR. Now, the complaints that I've heard are not really about the functionality, more so the storage space. Sling TV offers 50 hours of cloud DVR storage in the base plan, but you can upgrade to 200 hours for an additional $5 a month. Recordings don't expire. This is actually an improvement because previously, Sling TV offered only 10 hours of DVR storage with the base plan, and I can remember back when Sling TV didn't offer a free DVR at all. Sling TV's current DVR offering is still not great compared to the competition. YouTube TV really changed the game as far as cloud DVR. It offers unlimited cloud DVR storage with the base plan, and recordings are kept for up to 9 months. But think about who owns YouTube TV. It's Google. And one of Google's businesses is cloud storage. So while an unlimited DVR is a big deal for some streamers, it's not like Google-owned YouTube TV had to go out of its way to offer it. Other live services, including Sling, are probably thinking a lot more about the cost of that cloud DVR storage on their end, and that's why there are limitations for users. While most people may think they need unlimited DVR, they probably don't. Sling TV's 50 hours of free DVR storage is enough to record 25 movies, 50 dramas, or 100 episodes of your favorite sitcom. With a limited amount of storage space, you will have to visit the DVR tab every now and then. Here you can check how much storage space is remaining and delete recordings to make way for new ones. Now, I've always been able to stick with Sling TV's free DVR, and that's mostly because Sling TV is just one part of my overall streaming TV setup. During the months when I subscribe to Sling TV instead of a more expensive service like YouTube TV, I'm saving $30 a month. And then I can use about half of those savings to pay for an on-demand service like Netflix. And if you subscribe to a few on-demand services, most of us do, you may find that you're relying a whole lot less on the DVR than you did maybe 5 years ago. So if you've got a relatively short list of must-have channels and saving money is important to you, take a good look at Sling TV. Just keep in mind everything we talked about today to manage your expectations. Get cash back on all your streaming TV purchases plus groceries and gas too when you pay with the American Express Blue Cash Preferred Card. You can learn why it's my #1 pick in the description below. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next time.